Tucker is the owner. Tucker Rosemeyer is the owner of Slice Pizzeria, and he has the place next door that does the pastries and all of that. And in the midst of a bit of a controversy going on right now, Manaski has what went down. Apparently, there was a disgruntled customer who made some posts on the Slice Facebook page, right?
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I overlooked what the nature of those complaints were. I have to be completely honest, and maybe Tucker can shed some light on that. I think as most people, you just kind of went to, oh wait, what did they say?
Yeah,
What did the restaurant say? So,
okay, do you have any of those? Do you have any? Oh, you don't have anything. Andrew, can you give me background here?
So some of the comments were about poor service. That's how it initially started on the Slice Facebook page. And the Slice Facebook page had responded. One of the things was something like something about SNAP benefits, take it somewhere else and things like that.
Okay, so Slice the pizzeria responded in an adversarial way to the customer.
Right.
Okay. Or disrespectful, some have said. I've read that. Tucker Rosemeyer is the owner over there. And Tucker, they're saying it was you that was responding. And here's your chance to respond on the radio with your voice. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
How are you doing?
I'm okay this morning. It got out of control. What happened was a girl called, tried to place an order. I believe it was Friday night, and it was really busy. And they told the girl it was going to be a $20 minimum, which is $5 more than what it was normally supposed to be.
Yeah.
Since then, I've lowered it to 10.
Okay. You mean that's for delivery?
That's for delivery.
Okay.
And there's a $5 charge for that. I catch a lot of grief for that, but that goes all to the delivery guy because a lot of times nobody tips.
Yep.
They'll drive someplace, and bring it. And, if it was a $2 delivery charge, that's all they give them.
Right.
So, so that goes to $5. So basically what happened was.
Well, and I'm assuming it's hard to keep drivers if they don't get tipped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of times, at the end of the week, I'll end up giving the guy a little bit more, or he'll be, washing dishes and delivering at the same time. So, he gets that money plus he gets to, deliver and make a little bit extra.
All right. Got it.
So anyways, the girl calls, who ends up being, after I find out, a cousin of one of my main workers, to make matters worse. So she calls and, over the phone that she's ordering, and I what I believe to be true was, my employee was short with her, at the least.
Yeah.
Maybe a wise guy, probably at the most. I think where it said was, she said where, all right, I want to place the order. He says, well, I've already been through half my spiel. You might as well place it, and I think she kind of took his dry humor the wrong way because that's what the kid is. He's got just dry humor.
Yeah.
So what happens is, and then she takes it to, so she says, I'll take my order somewhere else. I'll go to Tony's. He says, that's okay, fine. Which is probably following the model that I used to have in my previous restaurants where it's like, no soup for you.
Right. You were the soup Nazi.
You guys know the instructions now is if they want mayonnaise on their tenderloin sandwich, put the mayonnaise on there. If they want to put ketchup on their slice of pizza, I don't care.
Right. So it's a different philosophy that you have today than you might have had at your previous restaurants.
Yeah, probably 10 years has changed me.
Well, we get older, Tucker. We get older, and it just,
You mellow.
Bill has miled considerably.
Yeah, I haven't.
You haven't thrown anything at me yet.
I haven't thrown anything, and Andrew, you're lucky.
Well, I've got this glass barrier here.
Yeah, that's why it's there.
I'm not trying to follow the Donald Trump model or Howard Stern or, you in the 80s, Bill. I'm just, right now we're just trying to do our thing. But, so has it, so she puts this review on Facebook.
Yeah.
And, it's pretty inflammatory, and at the end she asks my friend who happens to be her cousin, hey, tell Tucker Rosemeyer, thank you for the great service, or being sarcastic along those lines.
All right.
I'm trying to speed this up here. So basically what happens is I read it. I don't know if there was two things that were left. Like one was a review and then one was like something that you can write on the Slice Facebook.
Okay.
I don't know if those were the same or not. So one I read, and then I started to respond to her like, hey, next time just take it. Let's just, send me a private message. It could have been dealt with better. And then I finally read the whole thing. I was like, oh, my God, it was kind of bashing. And I said something along the lines like, you can take your New York City attitude and go at Tony's Pizza, blah, blah, blah. And I know Tony's a big supporter of you guys, but it was just in the heat of the moment.
Yep, I understand that.
And I said something along those lines. She fired back with a few names, and I'm not going to go down into it now because I've really talked to the girl's mother. I've apologized to the girl's mother to send my regards.
Yeah. And,
so I don't really want to, blast her. But names were called. I went back, and what I said was, and this is where it really went bad. Judging from the looks of your pictures, honey, you should probably lay off the pizza anyways. Now, not funny at this point. Not funny at this point. But the reality, I really didn't mean anything by it. I myself have a big pizza belly, and I really didn't think anybody would take it the wrong way. And then she fires back.
And then I'm assuming at that point it went south very quickly.
Oh, well, yeah, because what happens is I'm by myself on that page, and then what happens is people start putting other people's names to tag them. They get a notice on their phone, and before you know it, I think I'm fighting with about 5 to 10.
Yeah, I have to tell you, it has become I've had more people say, hey, have you seen the Slice Facebook page? So it became pretty big, and it became to the point where, I said to Andrew, you might want to get Tucker on and see if he wants to. So do you think you just got caught up in it and you apologized for what you said? Do you feel that way?
I did apologize, but I will always stick up for my guy. That went too far because I've joked around with people on Facebook before. They said our lobster tails look like slugs with sugar, and I think it was like a 14 or 15-year-old. And, sitting there on the internet, you're really not thinking that, hey, this is going to go viral and people are going to send you death threats and say they want your pizzeria burned down. And this is what's happened to me since.
Wow. So it's gotten that bad.
Oh, yeah.
How's business been?
Actually, business, on Monday, it was our first Monday that we were open after the Super Bowl. We had a great Monday. Monday was a record Monday.
Yeah.
No, Sunday was our first Sunday after the Super Bowl. On Monday, it was so slammed that they couldn't even function because they're not used to, being that busy on a Monday. Yesterday was okay. It was bad, but we've had so much support. And I know they have too. People rally to their friends, and like I said, it just went too far. And now there's these, people doing whatever it is, Photoshop, or they take the Slice picture and they're doing Yo Mama jokes on there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got a whole new.
This is a whole new.
Tucker, you've got a whole new brand. You can just intentionally give people bad service and be rude.
Well, it's not the service, but I think there is a gimmick out there where if you put like insults on the napkins or something.
Or even on the boxes.
Maybe it becomes, what's the restaurant down in Myrtle Beach where you go to? It's Dick's Last Resort.
Yes,
where you go in and they specifically tell you off.
There's one in Boston, too. But they've got something in Disney, too, at Hollywood Studios. It's like a 1950s, and it's like the waitress is like your mom telling you, get your elbows off the table. And
That's really a good.
In Chicago, it was called Ed the Bevets, where they're just completely rude to you.
Well,
we're not trying to go for that. There's no, go to any pizzeria for the most part that's, even close to any age around here, and you're going to get that. I don't approve of that. I wish that I could get, girls that could work the counter, and, everybody would be happy and friendly. You could see a nice face, but I happen to have these ugly trolls working for me that are miserable.
Well, don't get yourself in more trouble now.
I'm sure his guys know. They have mirrors.
Yeah. All right. So
sometimes they're good, sometimes they're grouchy. But I don't condone that. I want everybody to be happy. I want them to go in there, have a slice, and that's it.
Tucker, just so you know, I remember when he had his restaurant down in Frankfurt, and his dad used to send me in and say, "Calm him down. He's going to kill somebody back there. You got to calm it. Go." And I'm like, "What am I going to do?" And he said, "Go back in the kitchen and calm Tucker down." So when I first heard about this, I'm like, yeah, that's you caught Tucker in a moment, and he just began typing away. And, we kind of all have been, I don't want to say everybody's been there, but we've been in similar type situations. And I think you coming out today and saying, listen, it got out of control. You apologize. I think that could go a long way.
But
Absolutely.
And can I go further and say too? I mean, there's a point where there's customer service, and then there's where a line gets crossed that there has to be some level of defending yourself.
I agree with that. I think I probably am maybe overprotective of my guys.
You
where
think?
I want to hear both sides first.
Yeah. Right.
I'm overprotective of them.
Well, in this, based on they just showed me what some of the things that were written. Based on some of it, definitely went too far, and you just got into the moment, and then once it becomes I call it the insult game, and you insult me, then I insult you, and you're not going to come back with an insult that's less effective. You're gonna come in a little tougher, and that's just it's just until somebody gets hurt, and then
it's like who decides who draws first blood and how exactly was that blow. There was some comments that I was weight shaming, or body shaming is a new term to me, and I'm like, you know what, I can get it now. At that point, I'm not thinking of it. I know there are people that have issues, and you can say anything to them, and they may be super sensitive. But I guess as a business owner at this point, at this level, I mean, I'm not a superstar. I'm not Donald Trump making fun of
who can say whatever he wants, by the way,
or something. You know what I mean? I'm not at that level, but I guess as a business owner, I do have to watch what I say, and I will be more careful not to, break the wrong person's chops, or when I'm doing that. Honestly, I would have sent the girl free food if I knew who she was, just to calm the whole situation down from the get-go.
Maybe a slice of cheesecake, because that's amazing,
All right. Well, listen. Here you.
So I apologize publicly to anybody that I offended. I really do. It's not my intention. I'm sorry to the world, not just for the money, because I don't want people to think that I'm a ASS hole. You know what I mean? So I may be at times, but I really do love the customers, and my guys do appreciate it.
I'm contemplating, do I have to beep that or not? But it's too late now.
It's gone.
But, so I'm thinking of a new motto here for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is the new Slice motto, and it should be "Slice is nice." Huh?
Slice is nice.
Slice is nice. Huh?
Well, the one in Albany is definitely not going to be moderated by me on Facebook.
Okay.
Rigo's wife will be handling all the Facebook out there.
Well, that's the way to go.
Send her the pictures, and she could handle. Because it gets crazy.
You're opening up a place out in the Albany area as well, and so. All right, well, listen, I appreciate you coming on. You didn't have to come on, and the apology I think will go a long way, and I appreciate your time here this morning.
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you very much,
Tucker. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, see you soon. Bye bye.
His dad used to send me into the kitchen. You got to just talk to him. Talk him down. He's going to kill somebody in there. He's going to, if you know Tucker in the old days, it's some of the stories. But the freaking kid can cook. I have to tell you that. The kid can cook.